Amigos de Latinos en Georgia, bienvenidos a otra entrevista más en De Latinos. En esta ocasión, curiosamente, no es un latino. Jay, do you have a Latino blood?
No.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
German, Irish, and Cherokee Indian.
Yeah, you need to have Irish blood because you're from Dublin, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Nuestro amigo Jay es originario de Dublin, Georgia, born and raised. He was raised in Dublin, Georgia. He's a musician. He's a producer. He produced a lot of very successful beats, especially here in Atlanta in the ATL zone, but he's famous far away from there. ¿Ok? Él es más famoso de lo que nos podemos imaginar. Sin embargo, ahora, now you have a new goal. Él tiene un nuevo reto. Este nuevo reto es como cantante y no es nada nuevo para él. He used to be a singer a long time ago, but he stopped singing and now he's back with this song. It's called Reach Out. You can have it in every platform. You can look for it. Tú puedes encontrar esta canción en cualquier parte. Y bueno, now we're going to have this interview. It's going to be kind of Spanglish. You can see it. You can learn a little bit. Tú puedes aprender un poco de español. ¿Qué palabras sabes en español?
I'll just call you my corazón.
Oh, my corazón. This is very special because you can reach my heart with that word. Yes.
Yeah, it's got corazón. A very special meaning.
Yeah, corazón, corazoncito. Do you have a song about the corazón, the heart?
I heard a song when I was a kid, and now those were the first kind of Spanish words I ever heard, and I wanted to know the name of it or what was the meaning behind it. And there was a Spanish lady that went to our church, and she let me know. And I was like, oh, wow, I never forgot it. Never forgot it. And she when I was a kid, seriously, I used to say gracias.
Gracias.
I would say it with an L instead of let it roll off my tongue. And then years later, I think it's Blue Streak or whatever with Martin Payne, he said it, and that totally tripped me out. I was like, that dude stole my life.
Oh, well, él decía gracias en vez de gracias y no era el primero que lo decía. Y además de eso, bueno, nos estaba contando que la palabra corazón la aprendió en una canción hace mucho tiempo y después alguien en la iglesia le dijo, justo, corazón means heart, ¿verdad? Nuestro corazón. Y bueno, hablando de esto, vamos a empezar con tu nickname. Tú eres JProfet. We're going to start with your nickname, con su apodo. ¿Por qué JProfet? Why JProfet?
Well, JProfet was a name given to me in my hometown, Dublin, Georgia, by a manager. He managed a music group out of Dublin, Georgia. And we were sitting in the parking lot one day, since my parents are preachers, he was like, that's going to be your name. J is short for Jonathan. So he was like, JProfet, that's your name. And it stuck. Everybody started calling me that after it stuck within a week. And people were like, oh, you JP, you JProfet, and it's been that ever since.
It works.
Yeah, it works. It works. It definitely works.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I've trademarked my name. I totally got a trademark on my name, so nobody can have that name. Just don't even try it.
De una vez nos está advirtiendo, ¿no? No intenten copiarle el nombre porque ya está registrado. JProfet. Y bueno, fue justamente en Dublin, Georgia, donde... What is Dublin exactly?
Dublin is about an hour south of Macon towards Savannah.
Más o menos una hora al sur de Macon hacia Savannah. Savannah es una parte al sur del estado donde está muy cerquita de la playa, close to the beach. In that case, but it's south. We're talking about Dublin, Georgia, in the south of the state of Georgia, en el sur del estado de Georgia. Y bueno, como estábamos diciendo, pues justamente ahí fue donde alguien le dio el apodo, porque Jay viene de familia de pastores. Mom and dad, they were preachers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So very religious.
Very, very, it's very deep-rooted in religion. Very spiritual, very strict, very strict. The men were not allowed to grow beards. No, the women weren't allowed to wear makeup or any type of jewelry, cut their hair. Men had to have short hair. Now the church has evolved over the years, so we're good.
Yeah.
People caught up.
Pero en esa época era pelito corto, no aretes, todo ese tipo de situaciones muy estrictos, ¿verdad? Hoy en día, como nos dice JProfet, esto ha evolucionado. What about the music?
Well, no rock and roll. The radio was there was parental guidance in radio, so I had to
Control
sneak.
parental en la radio.
Yeah, I had to sneak away. So when I got my weekly allowance, my mom, she had this Magnavox boombox, so she let me borrow the boombox, unknowing that I had went to the record store and bought these tapes or CDs or whatever, and I would run off into the woods or go down the road somewhere far away so she wouldn't be able to hear me. And I bought my own batteries. So she's like, you supply the batteries, you can borrow the boombox.
Ok, pues la mamá le permitía entonces alquilar o le prestaba este boombox, pero eso sí, él tenía que correr con todas las baterías o las pilas, como usted le quiera llamar, y bueno, sin saber también que él iba a comprar o conseguir estos discos de la música que de repente no les gustaba en la casa y se iba al bosque a escucharla. There's a lot to talk with you, JProfet, but we have to talk about the new song. It's Reach Out.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name. Reach Out is the name of the song. And actually, it comes with a video. We can see a lot of homeless people in this video, too. Well, it's one of the videos because this is like a PSA. Hay un video donde se ve a muchas personas sin hogar justamente y la canción podría ser como dedicada para las personas sin hogar. It could be something like dedicated for people without home, homeless people, but not just for them because we need hope.
Definitely.
All of us, we need hope.
Really.
No solamente para personas sin hogar, todos necesitamos hogar, esperanza, hope.
Yes, we do. I mean, there's a lot of homeless people around Atlanta, even around the world. I mean, there's a lot of abused kids, hurt women, raped, beat, battered. So it has a universal language to it. Anybody could listen to it and get something out of it. Anybody could. You could be a child coming from an abused home, or a woman, a beaten, battered woman, or a man depressed, or it just has this universal appeal to it that everybody likes. Everybody that's heard it so far, and the messages that I get on Instagram and Facebook, they all take something different away from it. So I'm totally thrilled.
Eso es muy bonito, él está muy emocionado porque hay mucha gente que le está escribiendo a través de redes sociales, Instagram, Facebook, donde les dicen justo el tipo de efecto que hizo esta canción en ellos, porque puede ser tanto para un niño de un hogar desintegrado que viene de repente de algún refugio, un niño sin padres, puede ser también para una mujer que ha sido maltratada, puede ser para alguien que ha tenido una hardship situation, una experiencia dura en la vida. Y reach out es algo que tú te dices a ti mismo. It's in the first person, actually. Reach out is something that you are talking to yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, for me, it was like internalizing, not keeping your hurt or anger or your depression, your broken heart inside. Reach out, let somebody know, please, because if you don't, you're never going to know. You're never going to get any help. It's all going to build up and boil over. It might take a while, but it'll happen, and you don't want that. You want to be happy, so reach out. I mean, really reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, because you need that help as a human being. You cannot handle some of that stuff on your own.
Sí, muchas veces cuando uno está pasando por una depresión, uno se lo guarda para sí mismo y no busca ayuda. Ese es uno de los peores errores y justamente de eso es de lo que habla Reach Out. Puedes ir a buscar ayuda con tu familia, con tus amigos, busca a alguien y dilo. Y puede ser una situación muy difícil lo que estés pasando y todos hemos pasado por situaciones difíciles, pero podemos encontrar ayuda. Are you learning Spanish now?
I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning. I have a plethora. I have a plethora of friends. You've met Edmundo.
Edmundo.
Yeah, you've met.
From Florida?
No, from Guatemala.
Oh,
you met Edmundo Palacios. You met him at the PDH one afternoon. It's been over a year ago. It's been a while, but you met him. I've been friends with him for like 5 years. I love that guy.
Yeah,
he's cool. So he's teaching me too, but he's teaching me. Oops. He's teaching me bad words.
Well, todos los latinos siempre enseñan malas palabras, pero yo creo that happens in every country, in every language, cuando te enseñan malas palabras. Así que su amigo Edmundo, desde Guatemala, que yo conocí hace un año, pero en este momento no recuerdo, pues ha sido una buena influencia en este melting pot called Atlanta, because we have a lot of influences here, and it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I love the mixing. I was born and raised in a house where we did not stick to like one race. No, it was everybody was welcome. I loved my mother's house because at Christmas time, everybody was everybody. It didn't matter who you were, what authenticity you were, what race you were. It did not matter. Mm-hmm. Everybody was welcome because my mother wanted, if you didn't have food, she was gonna make something happen to where you could eat.
Qué bonito. Bueno, estábamos hablando del melting pot que ocurre aquí en Atlanta, donde cualquier influencia de cualquier región es bienvenida y se siente muy bien, pero esto no ha pasado con JProfet solamente acá, sino también en la casa de mamá, donde también se recibía a todo tipo de personas, así que he estado acostumbrado justamente a recibir todo tipo de influencias, no solamente musicales. Pero bueno, we are back to the subject today.
Okay.
Is the song, Reach Out.
All right.
Okay. I know you as a producer, as a beat producer, very successful. Yo lo conozco como un productor musical bastante exitoso aquí en el área, but now you're singing.
Yeah.
However, it's not the first time that you're singing, and it's been a while. So how? Why? Tell me.
Well, I wasn't ever going to sing again. I had made up my mind that I was just going to do producing. I was going to be a studio engineer and just do production and be behind the scenes. But I did a song in 2011 and it stayed in my phone and a couple of people heard it, but they didn't really, no, it didn't really go anywhere. I just did it for one of my friend's weddings. And then this guy named Brick Chalmers and Stacia, they heard it and they gave it to a guy that found me on Instagram, and he heard like 15 seconds of it and he was like, okay, I want you, but I want you as a singer. You're gonna have to sing. And I was like, oh okay. I didn't expect it. I mean, I didn't expect to get back into the music industry like that. And it just happened. Unexpected.
Bueno, como nos estaba diciendo Jay, bueno, había pasado un buen tiempo y todo sin cantar, pero de repente de una de esas este productor que lo encontró a través de Instagram justamente, bueno, escuchó esta canción que fue grabada en 2011, que él compuso para la boda de un amigo en 2011. ¿Hace cuánto tiempo ya? 11 years ago. Y entonces, ¿qué pasó? Que le gustó, escuchó solo 15 segundos y dijo, lo quiero, pero la quiero con tu voz. Así que ahora a él le toca cantarlo. Did you feel confident after all this time? ¿Sentiste confiado después de todo este tiempo?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I actually did. It was like I never stopped. And I wrote my first song and it just came out like water. It was natural. It was very natural. And then I just went from there and people were loving it. They were like, oh my God, I did not know you could sing. What, you've been living in Atlanta for all this time and nobody knew. So it just took off. It took a life of its own and just now I'm going to a major show.
Wow, and we're going to talk about that. Vamos a hablar sobre eso. Estamos hablando con JProfet sobre su nueva canción Reach Out. JProfet es un productor, es también, bueno, un musician, es un músico y también es un cantante de acá de Georgia, del área Metro Atlanta, ¿verdad? Y bueno, vamos a platicar sobre un evento que viene en camino. Pero antes de eso, este es el espacio comercial, advertisement, porque hay que recordarles, se me había olvidado decirles que también nos vamos a 1900 Radio, esto es en Guatemala, en Centroamérica, vamos a estar transmitiendo desde allá. Además, hay que recordarles también Latinos en Georgia, Latinos GA a través de Instagram, Latinos GA a través de nuestro canal de YouTube channel, también Latinos GA en nuestro podcast, nuestro website es latinosengeorgia.com y a través de Facebook somos Latinos en Georgia USA. Now is your time, Jay. How do we find you?
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at JProfet Music. That's JProfet Music. All one word. And you will see me pop up. And you can find me on Instagram that way. You find me on Facebook that way. You find me on Twitter that way. You find me on YouTube that way. And you'll see my face. And you'll see the JP logo. You'll see that logo.
The JP logo. We don't see the JP logo right now. We're going to find the JP logo later. Como es su marca, entonces JProfet everywhere, and that's it. It's your brand.
Yeah.
Very easy. Okay, chicos. Now we're going to talk about this next party, because it's going to be a party in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Una super fiesta en Jacksonville, Florida, que va a ser este próximo 28th of August 28 is that Saturday?
Yeah, it's the 20th, August the 20th on Saturday. Next weekend, I can't wait.
Yeah, tell us about that. What's going to happen that night? And where? Where exactly?
It's going to be on the beach in Jacksonville, Florida, right in front of the One Ocean Plaza Resort and Spa. So it's going to be like right there on the grounds. And I have not sung in front of thousands of people in a while. So this is going to be crazy. This is going to be wild. I can't wait. And my friend's like, are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you ready for this? Are you nervous? Are you ready? I'm like, y'all need to calm down. Just get me on the stage. And my manager's like, are you okay? Are you good? You haven't done this in a while. Have you been practicing? I'm like, just get me on the stage. Just get me on the stage. I just want to be there.
Él quiere estar ahí, es lo que nos está diciendo, va a ser enfrente de la playa en Jacksonville, Florida, en un lugar precioso, como decíamos, este 20 de agosto, y pues ante miles de personas. ¿Están los nervios? Si hay nervios, de repente también hay una emoción que a uno le puede entrar, y pues así justamente su productor le estaba preguntando al manager, ¿estás nervioso? ¿Cómo estás? Y él dice, solo déjenme en el escenario. In the end, that's the point of everything, right? To be on the stage, enjoy the public, enjoy the vibe.
Yeah, and make a difference. You can make a difference. One, I believe Michael Jackson said a while back, it's been a long time, I watched an interview when I was a kid, and he said one song can actually change the world.
Una canción en realidad puede cambiar al mundo. Puede verdaderamente cambiar al mundo. Eso lo dijo Michael Jackson.
Yeah. One song, I mean, all we need hope, because these times right here, we live in very trying times. I mean, a lot of people can't afford food, much longer electricity and the utilities. Yeah, housing. We have a big problem.
Yeah.
So we need hope. And when I get situated where I need to be at, this is only step one for me. I really want to do something for the homeless. I want to do something for these kids out here that have been thrown away. I want to do something for just anybody that needs some help. But I want to build a foundation in Atlanta, like an actual home that is nonprofit and not government funded. Because I just want to help people. I do not want people to hurt. And I definitely want people to feel like they're at home and they're safe. And they're taken care of.
Sí, hay muchos shelters. There's so many shelters where you don't feel safe. Well, it's not me who has been there, but I know about information about some other people, and it's very complicated. Hay lugares en donde uno dice, bueno, es un refugio para personas sin hogar, pero qué tan en un hogar se sienten. Y bueno, Jay dice, cuando ya esté bien situado, obviamente en esta carrera musical, quiero ayudarlos con una organización no gubernamental, con una ONG, no por el gobierno, sino por su parte, y ver de qué manera estas personas se pueden sentir mejor y se pueden sentir en un hogar, que están viviendo en un hogar, no en un refugio, digamos, ¿verdad? Anyone can have a hardship situation and on the streets.
Yeah, my mom always told me, it's okay to have a good heart, but just keep a tough outer shell around that heart. Don't be gullible. Don't be afraid to show you have a good soul, a kind soul, but just don't be gullible. Don't let people use that, and then when they're done with it, throw you away.
Yeah, be smart.
Yeah.
Help, but be smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Sí, muchas veces también de repente nos quejamos, ¿no? Decimos, ay, nosotros nos ayudamos y se aprovecharon de nosotros y por eso ya no ayudamos. Bueno, ayuda, pero con el ojo bien abierto. Yeah, you have to translate that later.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
I will.
You too, guys. You too. Okay, we're learning. Okay, Jay, we're going to talk about your story. Let's come back to Dublin, Georgia.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about your childhood, your influences, your first bands at school, high school, everything.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right, just a little bit. Well, I was raised in church.
Criado en iglesia.
I come from like a mixed family because my godmother is African American.
La abuelita, no, godmother, no grandmother, godmother, la madrina es afroamericana.
And I was raised with all types of music around me, especially Black gospel with soul.
Ahí está, soul. Él fue criado con distintos tipos de música, pero sobre todo gospel. African American gospel.
So that was like my first influences growing up in a church. I grew up playing the drums. From 3 years old, I used to sit on the drummer's lap and he would hold my hands.
Se sentaba ahí en las faldas del baterista y ahí aprendió a tocar la batería. 3 añitos.
So, yeah. So, growing up, I got introduced to rap music, to rock and roll, and all types of music.
Rock and roll.
Through church, actually, but they didn't know they were doing that. They were trying to tell us that it was bad.
Okay, sí, en la iglesia le decían que todo eso era malo, pero él no podía dejar de disfrutar de esas influencias.
So that's the first thing I did, was run to the nearest record store because I heard it and I was like, what is this new music? I gotta have it.
Se fue a comprar su disco. O bueno, no, disco, CD, DVD, no, CD was on that time, or
like CDs.
Tape.
Tapes were going out and CDs were coming in.
Okay.
And I still had tapes, but I was just like, because I had to have a backup plan to back up the backup plan just in case my mom found it. So I would dub over. Yeah, I would dub over the tapes because we didn't have a CD burner, so I would dub over the tapes just in case my tape got ripped up because there was no rock music in our house. Shh.
Still now. Todavía la mamá, nadie sabe en la casa de que él escuchaba música rap.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when was the first time that you had a band? 13 years old, 14 years old?
I was around 12, 13 when I really started when they started making me come up and sing.
Primera banda.
Yeah, I entered a lot of talent shows when I was a kid. And I won a lot of talent shows when I was a kid.
Fue a muchos shows de talentos cuando era chico y también ganó algunos de esos shows de talento, o bastantes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And what about the religion? When did you stop having that influence, a strong influence in your life?
I stopped going to church when I was 15 years old.
A los 15 dejó de ir a la iglesia. What happened then?
I stayed spiritual, but I don't like organized religion. Like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Because I kind of feel like we're living in this great big world, and God didn't make robots, right? He gave you free will. Just as long, if it doesn't really hurt you and you know what you're listening to, you're not going to go out for rap song, go out and shoot somebody. It's entertainment. It's all entertainment. It's not meant for, to take it literally.
Ajá. No hay que tomárselo todo literal. La música es entretenimiento y no por la música vas a ir a matar a una persona o hacer algo por el estilo, ¿verdad? Y la parte que no le gusta de la iglesia es eso de decir, no hagas esto, no hagas lo otro, no. Cuando Dios te dio libre albedrío. Free will is libre albedrío. Es complicated. Libre albedrío.
Albedrío.
No, albedrío. Albedrío.
Albedrío. Okay, all right, I'll get it.
We're learning. Hey, we are with JProfet and we are almost finished this interview, practically. Okay.
Yeah, it's going great.
Yeah, it's going really great. And don't forget, Jacksonville, Florida, this Saturday, next Saturday, August 20th, okay? Bueno, Jay, tell me what's coming up.
Next, I'm actually working on a full album right now. I just finished up a brand new track.
Acaba de terminar un track, un nuevito. How is it?
And only 2 people have heard it.
Yeah.
And they love it.
Yeah.
And my manager hadn't even heard it yet. He's like after me. He's like, give me that track. I'm like, nope, not yet.
El manager quiere escucharlo, pero todavía no se lo he mostrado. Y las 2 personas que ya lo escucharon le encanta el track. Okay. Reach Out is more like a power ballad. How is this new track? Porque Reach Out es más como una llamada power ballad, ¿verdad? Como se llamaba en los 80, ¿se acuerdan? ¿Cómo es esta nueva canción?
The new track is more energetic. It's more popish. It's more dancey. You can feel it right in your gut and it rises up. It just makes you want to move.
Okay.
It's happy.
Canción feliz, energética, más pop, más baile y todo te va a hacer querer bailar. Así que bueno, vamos a estar pendientes de lo que viene en tu camino. Y así se nos acabó el tiempo, Jay. Ay, no entiendo.
She got me.
Jay, okay, we finished this interview. I want to thank you for all the time you dedicate to us, and I hope you are following us right now in Latinos, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Follow us.
I will.
So
Definitely.
you are not.
Not yet, because I did not want to get it wrong, and I wanted to wait to ask you. Seriously. Okay. So let's go to Instagram right now.
Okay, let's go to Instagram. Entonces, Latinos, you write Latinos. Dime si son Latinos. Like that. And then Georgia, here. Latinos in Georgia. Follow us.
I am following you right now, and I promise I will not unfollow.
Eso. I promise that too.
Please follow me back.
I follow you back. I'm following you back. I don't have the account of Latinos in Georgia, but I have mine. And let me show you. I'm following you. Okay. Oh, follow me.
She's following me. She's following me.
Can you see? Okay. Okay. Now is the time to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Me la acabo de inventar, pero está buena. I just invented that.
All right.
Nice.
Girl, you got a little jingle going on
I
here.
have that. Okay. If you need me, you got me.
Right.
Okay.
I love you. Oh my God.
Love you too. JProfet, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Remember, Reach Out is the song. And remember, we are Latinos in Georgia.
Latinos in Georgia.
Eso. And JProfet. Soy Alexia Rios.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.